Okay, hello again. Let's proceed with variance and standard deviation for group data. Okay, I need to remind you once again, this is the sample variance and standard deviation. Okay, so for group data, to find the variance, the formula is given by this formula here, S square equals to total fx square minus total fx square over n divided by n minus 1. Okay, and here refers to the total frequency, okay, or the number of observations. Okay, okay, and for group data we have the f. We have the f and x. F is the frequency while x is the midpoint for every class interval. Okay, and for standard deviation, the formula is just the same as the formula of standard deviation of ungrouped data, where S is equals to square root of the variance. So that means to find the standard deviation, you need the value of variance first. Okay, and then you square root that variance. So this will give you the value of standard deviation. If you have the standard deviation, okay, let's say you have the standard deviation, the value is 4. So from standard deviation, to find the variance, you need to square the standard deviation. So 4 square. If the standard deviation is 4, the variance would be 16. But if the variance is 16, the standard deviation is the square root of 16. The value is 4. Okay, I hope you can see the relationship between the variance and standard deviation. Okay, let's try this example. This is a group data because we have the class interval here. You find the variance and standard deviation. Okay, actually to find the variance and standard deviation of group data, you can use a calculator or you can use manual calculation. Okay, so for now, I will show you how to calculate the variance manually. Okay, and then I will also show you how to use calculator to find the variance and standard deviation value. Okay, so refer back to this formula. To find the variance, we need x. X refers to the midpoint. So in your frequency table, please add one column for midpoint. Midpoint is our x. And then we need x square. And also because x square is in this term here, x square. Total of f multiplied with x square. So we need the x square, and then we need the f times x for this one here, and then we need the f multiplied with x square. So in your frequency table, you must have these 4 values. Number 1 is x, the midpoint, and then you need the x square, and then fx, and the last one is fx square. Alright, so for midpoint, the formula is just lower limit plus with upper limit, so 10 plus 14, and then divide by 2. So 10 plus 14 is 24, 24 divided by 2 is 12. Okay, please find the value of x for every class interval. You will get all of these x values. Okay, and then for x square means you need to square the value of x. So 12 square, and then 17 square, and then 22 square, and so on. Okay, so this one is 144. Next is 289, and so on. Okay, next column we have fx. Fx means frequency. This is frequency multiplied with midpoint. So 40 times 12. Okay, 40 times 12, you will get 480. Okay, and then 25 times 17, 425. Okay, 15 times 22, 330, and so on. And the last column we have fx squared. So this one means f, the frequency, multiply with x power of 2. So for the first row, 40 times with 144. 5760, and then 25 times with 289, 7225, and so on. Okay, next step, you need the value of total fx and also total fx square. So for total fx, you just need to sum up all of these values. Okay, and total fx square, you just need to sum up all of these values. You will get 1815 for total fx and 37185 for total fx square. Okay, next step, you need also the value of n. N refers to the number of observation, and is total f. Okay, total of frequency, the sum of all frequencies. Okay, so you just plus all of these values, 40 plus 25 plus 15 plus 12 plus 8. So total f is 100. This is your n value. Okay, next step, okay, use this formula to find the variance. So x squared equals to total fx squared. So this is the value of this one, 37185. Minus this one, the value inside the bracket is total fx. Total fx is this one, 1815. And then we have square outside of this bracket over this one is total f. Sorry, this one is supposed to be n. N is the same as total f. Total f is 100, so 100 here over. Okay, this one supposed to be total f or n, so also 100 minus 1. Okay, and then simplify your calculation. Okay, you square this 1815 and then divide by 100. You will get 32942.25 and then over 99. Okay. Okay, please calculate the value of the numerator first. 37185 minus 32942.25. Okay, and that answer divided by 99. So your variance is 42.8561. Okay, next for standard deviation, the formula is standard deviation, the notation is as, the formula is square root of the variance, so square root of 42.8561. Okay, so the square root of 42.8561 is 6.5465. Okay, so this is the manual way to find the value of variance and standard deviation. Okay, we have another method to find the variance and standard deviation of group data. That is by using calculator. Okay, this example is the same as the previous example. Okay, now you need to find variance and standard deviation. So even though you are using your scientific calculator to find the variance and standard deviation, you still need to find the midpoint first. So in your table, in your frequency table, please add another column for midpoint, the x value. Okay. These are the midpoint values for every class interval. Okay, so in your scientific calculator, okay, as usual, the first step is to clear everything in your calculator. Okay, maybe 3. I want to clear everything. Okay, right now, change the mode again. Okay, this one, if I press the statistical mode and I choose the variance mode, in my screen right now, I only have the column for x, but this is group data. I have the midpoint x and also the frequency. So I need to amend the setup. So press EC, clear the screen. So now you need to press shift mode and then scroll down, and then number 4 here. Number 4 is for stat. So after you press the number 4, you must choose either you want to on the frequency or off the frequency. So for now we have the frequency, so we must turn on the frequency, number 1. Okay, now next step is to insert the data into this calculator. So press shift and then stat number 1, and then data, because we want to insert our data. So x refers to the midpoint, so 12, 17, 22, 27, and 32. Okay, don't forget to insert the frequency value also, 40, 25, 15. Okay. Okay, now you have insert everything into the calculator. You can clear your screen, and then as usual, even though we are using the calculator, we still need to write our working solution. So first step is always to write down the formula. Okay, so from the calculator, press shift again, number 1, and then number 3 for sum. Okay, the first one we want the total fx. Total fx is the same as total x. So number 2, total x, 1815. So this is the value of total fx. Okay, and then for total fx squared, shift again, number 1, number 3. Okay, number 1 total x squared. This one is the value for total fx squared, 37185. Okay, next value is n value. So shift number 1. Okay, number 4. Okay, this is n here, number 1. So n is 100. Okay, next step is to plug in these 3 values into this formula. Okay, you will get something like this. Okay, next step, you can retrieve the value of standard deviation from this calculator. Shift, number 1, number 4. Okay, number 4 here, option number 4 is for standard deviation. Okay, number 4 equal. Okay, so this is the value of standard deviation, but now our calculation is S squared. This is variance. So to retrieve the variance from your calculator, you just need to square the standard deviation. Okay, press square equal. So this is your variance, 42.8561. Okay, as for the standard deviation value, you just need to square root the value of variance. So answer, close bracket. So this is your standard deviation value, 6.5465. Okay, that's all for this video. Okay, I hope you understand something from this video. Okay, so please try this exercise number 2, and please share your answer in the comment section down below. Okay, thank you so much. Assalamualaikum and have a nice day.